The Secret Diary of Cameron Baum. I move the white bishop 5 places diagonally across the checkerboard, capturing the black knight. Checkmate, I announce. Professor Galbraith runs his right hand across his balding scalp. What is left of his hair is a horseshoe of white. He is old for a human, probably not long from death. I do not appraise him of this. My social protocol software prevents it by flashing red in my HUD. Some things are best left unsaid. You've bested me again, Miss Baum. How many times is that? 3. Correct. Most remarkable. I've been a chess grandmaster for over 40 years. No one has beaten me 3 consecutive times since Bobby Fischer back in 1978. He smiles, showing unnaturally even teeth. I suspect them to be artificial, but I do not inquire. My social protocol software again blinks red. Humans do not enjoy being reminded of their frailties or the inevitability of their deaths. It bums them out. You are quite the most aggressive player I've encountered since Kasparov in his prime. The way you were willing to sacrifice your pawns quite lulled me into a false sense of security. Pawns are insignificant pieces worthy of sacrifice, I tell him. The real power lies with the queen, rooks, and bishops. Oh, quite, and you made fine use of them. You were relentless, unstoppable. Why, you were like a Terminator. Locomotive, how long have you played? Since 2007. You're a novice. No, surely not. Professor Galbraith is right to be suspicious. The correct answer is, since 2026. I play chess with John and his resistance generals. I do not tell him this. It would freak him out. Principal Snyder enters the classroom. Still at it, you two. I hope you're being gentle with her, Robert. Don't crush the spirit out of the poor girl. Ha, this poor girl, as you refer to her, Jacob, has beaten me all ends up. 3 times, no less. You jest, surely. Miss Baum is barely 16. He is correct, I confirm. I whipped his ass. Miss Baum, we do not use that word in this school. But, Heine, Keister, fan. That will be quite enough. Professor Galbraith chuckles. She has a winning attitude, Jacob. You must give her credit for that. One of your best students, I presume. Miss Baum shows a proclivity for math and history, certainly, but her attendance leaves something to be desired. Rather too many absenteetions this semester to be a model pupil. I have a metal plate in my head, I explain. John has told me to use this gambit if my absences are mentioned. Humans are squeamish about such physical matters and will soon drop the subject. Right. Care for some liquid refreshment, Robert? I have a nice bottle of Riesling in my study. The subject has been dropped, as John predicted. Splendid, Jacob. Well, goodbye, Miss Baum. Perhaps you will do me the honor of a rematch one day. I nod, if you are still alive. My HUD flashes a warning. Too late. The words have left my mouth. Miss Baum. But Professor Galbraith throws back his head and laughs. Oh, leave her, Jacob. She meant no harm. To be that age again, eh? Come, that bottle of Riesling won't drink itself. John meets me in the corridor. He has his serious face on, the one that usually means I am in trouble. What are you doing? Playing chess. I hear you played Professor Galbraith. 3 times, I whipped his ass. Cam, this is a man who teaches advanced math at Harvard, who's been a grandmaster like forever. Who knew Fischer? And you whip his ass. His endgame was too tentative. You didn't tell him that. No. Because I don't think he'd appreciate advice from a 16-year-old high schooler. He said I have a winning attitude. You realize he's going to tell his colleagues about you. Way to keep a low profile. I will terminate him. No, you won't, but maybe next time you throw a game or 2. Throw a game. Take a dive, a fall. I don't understand. Lose deliberately. Why? Because 16-year-olds generally don't beat grandmasters 3 times in a row. Next time I will take a dive. A fall, I assure him. Good. Cameron, John, wait up. Becca Shaughnessy joins us in the corridor. John, did you get my invitation? For what? I'm having a party at my place this weekend. Fancy dress. I sent you an invite. Didn't get it, sorry. Damn mailman. How hard can it be to deliver a letter? Don't think I can make it anyway. Oh, don't say that. Cameron's coming. She is. Sure, she's my best friend. Hey, Shaughnessy. Coming towards us are Louise, Alexis, and Haley, collectively known as the Queen Bees, but they are not queens, nor are they bees. We heard you're throwing a party this weekend. Right, Mom's away at a spa in Florida. Spa, don't you mean drying out clinic? They laugh. Mom's 6 months sober. I'm very proud. John says to me, I'll wait for you outside, and departs. How come we didn't get an invite to this party? Because you're mean and nasty, bitch. Skanks who think you're better than everyone else. You say that as if it's a bad thing, Haley pouts. And you kicked Cameron off the cheerleaders, even though she's the best dancer in school. But she's a weirdo, Alexis scoffs. Least she doesn't have hairy toes, eh, Lex? Who told you that? It's a lie. I had an operation. So you admit it. No, I don't. It's not true. You just said you had an operation. I was misquoted. You misquoted yourself. God, you're stupid, Lex. Yeah, well, you're Ginger. Sasquatch. Shut up. It's not true. I'll kick your ass. Bring it on, Frodo. Louise, did you hear what she called me? But Louise is staring at me. What did you do to my brother? She asks me. Ever since he met you, all Jake does is run. He runs in the house. He runs in the yard. It's driving me crazy. Running is a strong survival trait. I watch you in the cafeteria. You order food but don't eat. Not one bite. That's some serious self-control. And I should know. So you obviously care about calories and body image, but you dress for shit. Fingerless mittens? What are you, Amish? I say nothing. Louise continues to stare at me. Jake's got a crush on you, but you didn't notice. Half the boys in school find you attractive, but you don't notice them either. What's your damage? My damage is a malfunctioning chip that might explode at any time. I do not say this. It would freak her out. I'll cut you a deal, Louise says. Tell my brother to stop running and I'll let you back in the cheerleaders. No, it is important in the future that Jake runs fast. You just can't help being weird, can you, Baum? We lock eyes until Louise looks away. Becca and Alexis are still bickering. Bitch. Bimbo. Witch. Tramp. They glare at each other, red in face and with fists clenched at their sides. But I sense physical violence is not imminent. Human males would be brawling now, but females are different. They use words to insult, wound, and undermine each other. The female is not deadlier than the male, simply more spiteful and vindictive. Come on, let's go, Louise orders. Alexis and Haley follow her down the corridor. Don't go near the cafeteria, Lex, Becca yells. Don't want you shedding near food. Shut up, I hate you. Don't go away mad, Chewbacca. Just go away. When they are gone from sight, Becca turns to me, smiles, and says, That was fun. I enjoyed that. Curious. We stow our books in the lockers and prepare to leave. Wanna hang out? Becca asks. We could get pizza. Not today. Okay, I've got the party catering to organize anyway. Hey, did I hear Louise mention her brother has a crush on you? His name is Jake. What's he like? Is he a hunk? Not a hunk, a hero. In the 1920s, the site of Los Angeles Airport was called Bennett Rancho, and little more than flat acres of wheat and barley. Then Charles Lindbergh used it as a landing strip for his pioneering flights. The owners leased the place to the city of LA, which turned it into a municipal airport named Mines Field, after William Mines, the real estate agent who brokered the deal. In time, Mines Field became better known as Los Angeles International Airport, or LAX. After Judgment Day, it becomes Skynet's main base for its hunter-killer fleet, and thus a target for the human resistance. The plan was simple but audacious: destroy the fuel dumps that power the HKs. The fuel dumps were widely dispersed. The explosions needed to occur simultaneously for maximum disruption and be primed individually. By hand, by the fastest runner in the platoon. Jake Vandervelt. Jake fulfilled his mission flawlessly. The fuel dumps were destroyed, the HK fleet grounded, Skynet's ability to wage war on the West Coast severely compromised. In the ensuing firefight, there were casualties. In war, there are always casualties. Jake Vandervelt. How fast can you run? Pretty fast. Why? You'll need to. Run fast, Jake. Run fast and don't look back. I will. John reads the eulogy at Jake's funeral. I am a pallbearer. Of what remains. The school parking lot is almost empty by the time I join John in the Jeep. I spot Louise's red sports car. Beside it are the queen bees. Alexis is slumped on the ground, sobbing. The other two attempt to comfort her. Becca's taunts have obviously hurt her emotionally. I wonder who will learn the most from this. Will Becca realize she now has a potent weapon to wound a person she dislikes? Or will Alexis understand that they are only words and words cannot harm her unless she lets them? Penny for your thoughts, John says. You wish to purchase my thoughts. It's an expression. I was curious what you're thinking. I was thinking how it is to be a teenage girl. And it blows. On the ride home, John quizzes me about the party. I can't believe you even want to go. What's in it for you? I like to spend time with Becca. She is the most human I have encountered. What does that make Mom, Derek, and me? You all shield your emotions. Becca wears her heart on her pants. Sleeve wears her heart on her sleeve. Sleeve, yes, thank you for correcting me. So really she's like a school project. You're studying her to learn more about humanity. But there are no exams or grades. John sighs. Okay, you can go to the party. Thank you. Just don't kill anyone. It's not that kind of party. It never is, at first. John is silent. Then, what costume are you wearing? I don't know. Becca has agreed to help me choose one. Nothing too revealing. Revealing. No pole dancers or pussycat dolls. Half the boys in school find me attractive, but I don't notice. John glances sharply at me. Who told you that? Louise. Louise's values are skewed. She understands boys. You want boys to find you attractive. I don't know, do I? Sometimes I think you're more human than you realize. And that's a good thing. Yes, John nods his head emphatically. That's a good thing.